Is aspiration killing construction? That feels like an absurd question. Aspiration is good, isn't it? But as you're about to hear, aspiration isn't just elevation. Sometimes it can be a distraction. We praise ambition, yet send it packing off to careers that glitter, careers that feel alive on a mobile phone or computer screen. Meanwhile, the jobs involving dirty hands and dirty boots remain unseen. And because of that, a vital industry starts to fade from view and fade from possibility. Computer, phone, TV, and movie screens are filled with images showing the allure of glamorous careers. Footballers, singers, YouTubers, online influencers. But demolition and construction? Those roles and those industries are invisible, hard to frame, lacking narrative. And when you can't see it, you can't aspire to it. And when you do occasionally see it, it's hardly aspirational, is it? Platforms like Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok are filled with memes of demolition and construction gone awry. On site disasters, machines turning over, people being hurt, or displaying the kind of banter that generally involves someone being humiliated by his colleagues. On the rare occasions a young person does happen upon some form of demolition or construction content, it's likely to be enough to put them off for life. And therein lies the problem. There's a crisis in numbers. At this moment in Britain, more than 140,000 construction roles are open and unfilled. By 2032, we'll need nearly 1 million more workers, including an extra 244,000 apprentices. And that's not some spurious figure based upon likely future workloads. That's just to stop the skills gap growing. A third of our skilled workforce are set to retire by 2036. Meanwhile, house building and infrastructure projects, 1.5 million new homes by 2029, high-speed rail links, runway extensions, are all waiting. But the employment pipeline is dry. Why wouldn't a young person seize this opportunity? Well, for one thing, that opportunity comes clad in PPE and looks awfully like hard work. But there's another issue. The demolition and construction story is not told and it's not sold. Although 68% of young people view construction positively, only 31% would even consider it as a career of choice. And nearly half said it's not mentioned at all during careers talks. Careers advisors push university, office roles, office internships, clean, risk-free, tidy. Trades are described as dusty, dirty, almost exclusively male, physical, entry-level, dangerous. All the nuance, the tech, the leadership, the camaraderie, the sustainability, the autonomy, all goes unspoken. Yet the irony of irony, those same kids dreaming of sleek offices and influencer startups want exactly what construction delivers. A place to call their own, a driveway for their fancy car, a home for their family. They might even fantasize about solar panels and smart systems, net zero homes, aspirational items, and an aspirational lifestyle made possible by the very sector that many or most overlook. So, what if we reframed it? Show a kid at a career talk a clip of a site manager coordinating drones, BIM software, a big excavator operated via remote control. Show another clip of a plumber installing a heat pump, talking green tech and net zero. We could show all the facets of demolition and construction that make it a potentially rewarding career path for young people. But we don't. We let university and influencer culture have the stage while our people toil backstage unseen. There's a few facts that sting. Trade vacancies are at record highs. 55% of firms struggled to fill roles in late 2023, up from 29% just a year earlier. Women make up only 1% of bricklayers, 4% of all trades overall. Ethnic minorities only account for around 6%. We aren't diverse and we aren't visible. And that, perhaps, is the greatest irony of all. The results of our work, the new homes, the new roads, and the structures surgically removed from our skyline are all around us. Yet the people, the processes, and the practices that make all of those things possible are largely invisible. They're not on TV, they're not in movies, they're rarely on social media. And on the rare occasions they are, it's for all the wrong reasons. incidents, accidents, corruption, failures. Demolition and construction have allowed themselves to be sidelined, to be pushed off the front pages, and to become a footnote, forced to live in the shadows cast by other, seemingly more attractive, lucrative, and aspirational career paths. The endless demand for new houses, new office blocks, new roads, bridges, and railways means that we have a constant flow of positive stories to tell. But if we're to attract more young people into the fold, we need to be telling them far more proudly and far more loudly.